this is gonna be awkward because I need to do the posting about this, but that makes the game audio turn off. So, hello, VOD watchers. I'll have noises for you that are not just me in a moment. I would like an option with games generally to just have the music keep playing, specifically for these kinds of moments. What button am I clicking on here? There we go. Sounds of the keyboard. And should be posting now. There we go. Live posting things onto BlueSky. There we go. Make sure my little preview thingy is all where it's supposed to be. Then we can actually hit the button. And it should have showed you guys the game, but I forgot to. No, I did not. I did it right. OBS did a weird. Sweet. So, this is Duskpunk, and I had no idea if I should be doing this as one word or two, because it seems to be different depending on where you're looking. But this game looks fantastic, and I do mean the visuals. I'm very intrigued by the idea of this narrative thing. There's dice things, there's a lot of talking. It gives me some, like, Disco Elysium sort of vibes a little bit. Not that I'm super familiar with that game, but I've seen stuff about it. But, yeah. So, I have never played a game like this before, but the artwork is really cool. My friend Kita Mari suggested this to me as I was going through various things, so definitely going to be checking it out. Obviously, because here we are. So, yeah. Let me move my microphone. Which I had to mute for because it makes squeaky noises and I don't want to blow everyone's ears out with that. Okay, begin new game. Empty save slot. Oh, who was I? A veteran or a criminal? Engineer. I did not know I was going to get to do this. Oh, that's cool. A writer? Like, we do have these stats down here. I have looked at the Steam page of this game, and that's all I got. So, we're going off of very little information. This is super fresh. It's not letting me, like, hover over things and see what they do. I'm guessing skirmish will be some kind of fighting. Sneak is obvious. Endure? Survive things? Engineer? Sway? Is probably influencing people. Intuit would be understanding things. I like this layout of stuff. Okay, there's not a ton. Veteran, obviously very skirmishy. Some good sneak, too. Engineer is the only one... Only one? Yeah, the engineer's the only one that has a point in everything. Empire saw your fast hands and faster brains and sent you to the front to maintain killing machines. Interesting. I kind of want to go writer. Going in for Intuit and Sway. I like the idea of the being intuitive and smart more so than fighty times. Sensitive soul, you know, how to talk to people, how to make an argument, how to sense the unseen. That sounds about right. I'm still messing with the microphone, by the way. Oh yeah, those noises that I get to mute my way through. I'm also stalling a little bit because I know at some point people are going to show up. And I think... Well, I shouldn't say that I expect certain people to show up. He, they, or she. I'm gonna go with he this time. Just cuz. Hawk as a surname? Ooh. Sir Edmund Hawk. Yes, okay. Starting difficulty, I don't know. I'm just making up the Sir Edmund part. That has nothing to do with it. A sir would not be a basic soldier. So, definitely not a sir. Intended game difficulty. Life in the city will be challenging, but you will have everything you need to, if you're careful. Okay, so it's standard or easy. We're going standard. If there was a harder difficulty, I would not do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I love the artwork. The music and stuff is fantastic as well. Tyrants appear all-powerful. This illusion is broken only at the moment of their downfall. I cannot know when dusk will set on this rotten empire. I only know that no matter how long the day, dusk will always come. Laris Markov, The Nature of the State. Fair enough. Am I supposed to hit a button? I hear little noises. Okay, I did have to hit a button. I didn't know if it would automatically do it. The war chewed you up. The city tried to swallow you whole. But there's life in you yet. You shake yourself awake. I thought there was going to be more. Each action tests a skill. This action tests endure. Every action has 3 possible outcomes. Success, do what you set out to do. Mixed, you partially succeed or avoid total failure. Failure, you don't achieve your goal. I like mixed being an option. It's, it reminds me of a tabletop thing I used to watch where you could succeed a little and fail a little at the same time, and I like that. Crawl to safety by clicking the Act button. This will advance time. Okay, drag yourself up the bare shoreline. Digging claw marks in the mud, you drag yourself forward. You'd rather forget. You remember, you can't help it. The front, the trenches, a maze of mud and bodies, both living and dead. Machine guns plucking lives like flowers. Chains of bullets tearing through friends, comrades, lovers. You remember each death with perfect clarity. Each moment of horror as a door closes on a squandered life. But what happened to you? How did you escape the war? You recall flashes, falling. You were underground, buried? A vat of electric blue light churning with flesh. You shake yourself awake. How long have you been lying here? Everything hurts. Your ankle throbs. Your muscles are straining. Look around. You spot a piece of driftwood, gnarled and knotted. You grab the driftwood and put your weight on it. Twisted crutch for a broken man. As the sun rises, you hobble away from the river. You realize that these streets, unfamiliar in the dark, are known to you. But you've not lived here in years. You're in Dredgeport. You go through your pockets, slim pickings. How will you live? You consider a new aim, to survive. And assuming you do, what's your next step? You have no one in this city, but that can change. If you reach out and prove yourself trustworthy, you could find community here. Consider a new aim, to find allies and community. You've returned to Dredgeport. God's help you. I don't know how I didn't mess up during that until like the last line. Okay, pan the map with WASD, arrow keys, or left clicking and dragging. Love left clicking and dragging on things like that. Zoom with the mouse wheel or the plus minus keys. I've never known any monster to use the plus minus keys. Explore the city. Okay. Well, it's day 1. We have some kind of time counter, I'm guessing. Energy. Water needs regular fuel. Drops by 3 with each passing day. If you have no energy left, health drops instead. Ooh. Stress? Okay. Push yourself to retry actions. Tends to rise each time you sleep due to nightmares. Oh, wow. Each stress threshold you cross, another of your dice faces will be broken, giving it a value of 0. Oh, interesting. As stress reaches maximum, one skill will be broken. Lower stress by taking solace at your lodgings. Interesting. So I'm examining the city. It is the obvious, like, the compass rose is what I need to click on. I'm just looking around. As you explore more of Dredgeport, you will discover goals you might wish to pursue. These are called aims. Click here to see a list of unfinished aims. Okay. Track an aim. Oh, whenever you achieve an aim, you gain a growth point, which can be spent on improving skills. Can I track more than one? No. Okay. Well, either way, I need to... Let's start with survive. That makes sense. We have 3 growth. Thanks for actually writing it out. Artisan tinkerer? Okay. Oh, that's so cool. And my dice faces are all normal, because, of course. Interesting. Failure previews are visible for all actions, even those you've not yet seen. So in this game, being anxious actually helps. Huh. Intuit 5. Okay, explore the slums and crannies. Yeah. Find a maze of alleyways, a honeycomb of bustle. Okay. Oh. What do? Debris shrine? Let's try it. At the end of the twisting alleyway, you find a handful of crows pecking at birdseed scattered on the cobble. Amid the birds is a little pile of rubbish, sticks, pebbles, bits of broken glass. The crows flutter to the rooftops as you approach. The pieces are tied into a pyramid shape and frayed string and scraps of cloth. In the center of the pyramid is a folded piece of paper weighed with a stone. I'll pick it up. You take it and unfold it. At the bottom is a small smear of blood. It begins, "To the merciful scavenger." Keep reading. "My 3 sisters and I are starving. Please find us some food or a job. If you do, I will bring more seed. Your loyal worshipper, Gracie." From above you, the crows crawl maniacally. 2 hop into the street and start pecking at your ankles. You toss the prayer back into the pile and hurry back to the main roads. Yes, I'm going to do a thing real quick. Text speed, I'm going to bring it back down. I had turned it up originally. A lot of games go slowly. I'll go fade in. I like fade in. Ooh. Some actions have negative consequences for failure, of course. Risky actions suffer a negative outcome of failure. Dangerous action, you'll suffer a negative outcome on a mixed outcome or failure. Ooh. So dangerous, much more dangerous. Dang it, there's no other word that came to mind, except for risky, which is even worse one to use. If a roll is too difficult, you can spend time preparing. This costs time, but makes the action easier the next time you attempt it. Prepare this action now. Sway of 7, but my sway is good. Con do-gooders. Each day, middle-class do-gooders flood the district with religious pamphlets encouraging people to mend their ways. They are susceptible to sob stories. Well, yeah, thanks to your preparations, this action will be easier the next time you try it. Okay. Just reading the things. Achieve success on a 5+. Mixed outcome on a 2+. Do your preparations, the difficulty is reduced by 2. Roll plus skill value is equal to or greater than. Okay, so it's a meter beat situation. Nice. Achieve a mixed. If you exceed the difficulty by 3, you achieve a success. Or I could either con the do-gooders or beg. As you stake out your begging spot, you see the flash of eyes in the dark alleys. They're not hostile, but they are watching. This is a risky action. I'm gonna try it. A 7. My dear, of course, I'll help with your father's funeral cost. After your recent sickness, I'm sure you're exhausted. Okay. So I want to do other things. I think begging on the street is probably... I'm guessing because this is a risky one that we won't be able to... or it'll give us a better reward than this one will. But... I want to try both and see what happens. Clock ticked. Beggar's attention. Oh, okay. A few passers-by toss the odd coin, and few even make eye contact. Oh. Night has fallen. Different actions are now available. You can preview which actions are available during day or night with these tabs. Okay, return to the main map. Click the button, right mouse, or yeah, right click on the mouse, zooming out with the keyboard or mouse. Okay. Okay. You stumble from an alleyway and bump into a young beggar. I need to turn the text speed back up a little bit. It's kind of hard to find the right middle ground. Excuse me, mate. There's a tinkle at your feet as they round the corner. You hastily check yourself and realize your purse is opened. Oh, I lost 3 groat. No good. Alright, let's turn that up again. Just a bit. Somewhere in a happy middle would be great. Normally I'd do that kind of stuff off camera, but didn't have time. Beggar is disappearing around a corner. You hobble forward. Give that back! You rush towards them. Give what? They smirk. They keep walking. Grab them. You try to catch them, but they slip aside. You lunge again, but they dodge away. Later, soldier! They disappear down an alleyway. Defeated, you slump against the wall. You remember how the beggar approached you, barged into you, and deftly reached into your jacket. Could the same trick work for you? You practice the same walk. You barge into a few passers-by for practice without trying to take anything. After an hour or so, you think you're ready to try this newfound talent. You head into the night. Oh. Oh, yeah, you can change the dialogue speed. Cool. So now we can do that picking pockets. This is a sneak roll, though, which I am not great at. A little bit, not great. Let's see what else we may have available. Free rumors? Explore. There must be somewhere you can get a decent meal or trade for scraps. Yeah. Let's just do this one because my Intuit skill is high. And it does some kind of exploring thing down here. Find a maze of alleyways, a honeycomb of bustle again. Locations discovered. Advance this clock. Clocks represent your progress towards a goal or how close you are to something bad happening. Great. This clock represents your progress exploring the district. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. I want to finish exploring the district. Another 7. Okay. So we've got a couple places we can go. A market or a tavern. Let's go tavern. Never mind, let's not go tavern. Let's go market. Bet on prize fights or sell spirits, which I don't have. I have good Intuit. We're rolling 2 dice. 6 sides. Average roll is going to be a 7. Because that's just the way dice work out. It's the most likely thing to roll. I would only need a 6 to meet and get a mixed outcome. So it's a better than 50% chance that I would at least get a mixed outcome. Yeah. Only a 28% chance to fail. I'm curious what a fail looks like. Didn't get it. Your bets are hit and miss. You end the night up by a little. That works. If you get a bad outcome, you can push yourself to re-roll it at the cost of 1 stress. You can only do this once per outcome. I'm okay with this. I don't know what negative thing... Oh, well, I didn't get a fail, so I didn't get to see what the negative would be. But, I mean, we're up to 8 now, which I think was enough to come up here to the tavern. Yeah. Yeah. It's not restaurant food, but it serves its purpose. It'll cost 5 energy, which I don't have. Oh, wait, no, did I get 5 energy? What just happened? Yeah, I got 5 energy. Alright. Chalice Bridge is locked. Okay, so we've got energy now. And I've not done anything that would stress or any of that. When it is late, sleep, but... can't do that. This is also a roll... Well, yeah, I would need a 6. So it's, again, it's a better than 50%. And I don't know why I'm doing all this math in my head when it tells me right here what my chances are. I think I'm going to try it again. Okay, marks are too sharp tonight. Every eye is a searchlight. You snatch only a few coins, and those barely. Yeah, that's fine. We got a little bit. Sleep to recover actions. Sleeping ends the day. Find a place to sleep. Yeah, just in an alleyway. Oh. Probably gonna have nightmares. Curl up in an alleyway like these other wretches. Yeah, there's not a choice, though. I keep rolling 7s. I didn't think I would be that many. Barely get a wink of sleep. When you close your eyes, you see the faces of your dead comrades. Too stress. As you rub the sleep from your eyes, your stomach rumbles. Energy back down. Energy bar drops each morning. If you lose energy but have none left, you take health damage instead. It's important to keep yourself fed to stay healthy. You slept terribly, haunted by phantoms. The trenches. Shots ring out. A pistol? 3 bodies fall around you. And a voice. Toss him in with the others. He's as good as dead. I'm still alive. Not for much longer. You're passed through 100 hands to a black steel funeral barge. Suddenly, you start awake. The smell hits you like a mouthful of dirt. The air is rotting. Claw forward with your arms. You claw forward desperately. Cold skin against your cheek, rough fabric, buckles, and cheap metals. Is that a chink of light? Somewhere above you? Above, below, around you are corpses, packed tight like processed meat. Kick with your legs. You kick behind you and your ankle bursts with pain. You force yourself forward, digging toward the surface. You burst out into the moonlight. Breathe. You gasp, taking deep lungfuls of air. You're on the deck of a lich barge. Hulks that haul the war dead back to the capital. So you did end up on one, just as you feared. But alive. The plasm yards loom ahead. A chute stretches ahead of you. Ground shifts under you, tilting. Bodies slip down. Look around. You glance around for some mechanism to tamper with. Mounted on the ship's hull is a close cluster of gears and whirring. Wiring. I'm bad at this sometimes. Yeah. Hi, Neko. I should just stop reading so intently for a minute. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. And I am exhausted. I had to wake up too early the other day, and my brain is just going to be thrown off for another week because of it. So I'm not sleeping. Yeah, I'm into it, but it's, I'm starting to screw up the words. Okay, there we go. Mounted on the ship's hull is a cluster of gears and wiring. Bodies slip past you. Jam something into the mechanism. You glance around. What do you even have at hand? You snatch a helmet as it skitters past and hurl it at the mechanism. It bounces off uselessly. Slowly, on hands and knees, you slide into the chute with gathering speed. The chute stretches away from the ship and into the plasm tower, a churning vat of flesh. The smell is thick like spoiled soup. You hurtle towards the plasm vat. You scrabble desperately and slip sideways. You feel your body leave the chute. For 2 sickening seconds, you are airborne. Below you is a black river. You hit the water and start awake. You bolt upright. Your chest heaves. It sounds like a sawmill. Your breathing slows. It was a memory, you realize, of a living hell. This is how you came to Dredgeport. Taken for dead, loaded on a corpse barge, and almost rendered into plasm. You shudder. What an awful night. When you try to rise, your ankle gives way. You stifle a sob. You hear footsteps coming down the street and a steady clanking sound. Shaking, you haul yourself to standing. A robed figure stops and looks at you. He wears the robes of a watcher, a priest of the lady. He sighs. Soldier. Your balance whirs. You fall to the cobbles. He bends down. Poor, helpless gobshite. Let's get you warmed up. You black out. Ooh, okay. Good chance of not failure on this one. Nope, that's a failure. You can barely force your eyes open. If I push myself, I get a stress. If I don't push myself, I'm probably... well, I get an energy down. I think I can take the energy going down. You feel sheets, a rough blanket. Feel like a half-drowned rat. You can still feel the freezing river water. On your skin, in your throat. The last few days have been a desperate blur. You become aware of an ache in your right foot. Your right leg ends in a tight bandage around the ankle joint. Your foot is gone. Your gaze rises to a figure by your bedside. Back to the land and the living. His accent lilts like music. Well, no, it's not right now. It comes out as a terrible question. I'm sorry, truly. There weren't much left. The shelter master and I, we argued. There we go. You got... That is awesome, you got your partnership. All the fun things. I hope you find good emotes. And all that kind of stuff. It's so much fun to figure that stuff out. Yay. And I'm guessing you're just gonna go monetize absolutely everything right off the bat. Because I did that, and it got a very good feeling. Yeah. I'm truly sorry. There weren't much left. The shelter master and I, we argued. About what? About what? Oh, that's me. Whether you'd live. I called the local sawbones. He's unprofessional, too fond of his solace, but time was against you. Your ankle tingles. You have questions? How long was I asleep? A few hours. After the operation, I had the day guard look in on you. I'm truly sorry. Who are you? I'm just a loyal servant of Our Lady, and a faithful citizen of the Little Father. Anything else? Where am I? The slums of Dredgeport, soldier. Right now you're in the sanctuary, a shelter for those with nowhere else to go. They owe me a favor. But where's my manners? He clasps your hand. I'm Brother Rezchek, a watcher. As you shake his hand, his rain chalice tinkles. So I'm curious about my new foundling. I don't feel like that should be a question. Oh, neat. I didn't know Orca did that kind of graphic stuff too. Yeah, members, super chats and stuff. I thought... Oh, that's right. It's that they changed... They added the 500 sub level, like, at the time that I was about to hit 1,000 anyway. So I think I must have gotten everything all at once. I guess you can't do that part yet. But I'm pretty sure you still get emotes and stuff. Things like that you should be able to. Right? I may be mixing things up. Okay, so I'm curious about my new foundling. I was a soldier, and I was knocked down and taken for dead. I thought as much from the uniform. He sighs and smiles, gazing vaguely upwards. I hear the war's terrible, but still, to fight the forces of Aureus, defy their heathen god, their false queen, glorious. Memories tease you, the war in the trenches and the whine of a grunt harvester, its wheels and legs pinioning like a mechanical marionette. It's not glorious, it's a slaughterhouse. The lady teaches us things are not always what they seem. Trust me, I was there. There was no glory. He shrugs. I'll pray on it, sir. Be that as it may, they must have found you unconscious and loaded you into a lich barge. You were lucky. Refuse to remember. You shudder. The priest takes your hand. You're safe now. What if they realize I'm not dead? Your breath catches. To survive all that, only to be thrown back into the jaws of battle. First things first, you're not going anywhere until you've got some strength. Alright, I'll rest. Have faith, soldier. It's the best medicine there is. Well, it's better than sleeping on the streets. Yeah. Okay, apart from monetization. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it hit me, the monetizing things hit me at an awkward point anyway, so... Yeah, I can't remember all the details. Let's see. Regain strength. Body is weak, needs to rest. Endure, I need to roll a 5 or better. There's a good chance I'm not gonna outright fail this. Got a 12. Perfect. Health by 2 and getting stronger ticked over. I have no idea how long this demo or the next one I'm gonna do is. I'm going for a shorter stream today, so I'm gonna stop after about an hour on each demo, I think. Unless it looks like it's about to hit a really big point for the game. But, yeah, I do want to get through 2, but I only have a couple hours to do things. And then my brain shuts down, and I turn into a pumpkin. Alright. A 3. Ah, dang it. I'm restless. It's hard to get well when you fear the war office will cart you back to the front. You keep looking at your ankle. My brain is so giving up on reading right now. Okay, you rest. At least it's quiet here, and you seem to be safe. A little more healing, and a little more getting stronger. Yeah. I picked this game and the next one because they're both on the creepier side. Or more serious side. I've got a couple silly games for tomorrow. After a few hours rest, you feel better. Rest check bustles in with a small sack. So, how's the patient? I feel awful. He puts down the sack and takes your shoulder. I'm sorry, friend, but the lady can bear all burdens with you. He hefts the sack onto the bed. Scraps and leftovers from my flock. Do you feel up to helping me cook? These hands ain't what they used to be. Of course. Oh, gonna be making soup. The next one is Paraside. It's a tactics-style game. Like Final Fantasy Tactics, sort of combat-y stuff. But you can flip parts of the board between worlds to set up stuff. Which is super intriguing. The art looks cool and everything, but it's that game mechanic really caught my interest. Uh-oh. Can't believe your second chance at life. As you pass through doorways or under bridges, you find yourself glancing over your shoulder, waiting for the axe to fall. Clock will advance by 1 each time you sleep. That's scary. I'm probably not gonna make great soup. Yeah. You spill and bungle every task. Restchek takes over, his hands like clockwork. He was lying about his poor old hands to push you a little. This'll take a bit longer, but no matter. I'm not gonna push myself on that one. Oh, let's keep making soup. I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, it'd be cool to see you play this one. I want to see, like, because you can pick from a few different backgrounds in the beginning. Different stats and things. I'm really curious how that affects things. Oh man, I failed it again. I'm not... In real life, I'm very good at making soup. In this game, not so much. In your weakened state, you bungle the cooking. The stew is passable. Oh, good. Aw, thank you, Neko. Yeah. I would appreciate that. Like, this is so fun. What am I... Where do I need to go? I've already done all the stuff I need to do here. I was actually thinking, like, because I was having so much of a struggle trying to find games, I was just gonna start doing ones that you'd already covered and then send people to your videos. So, yeah, that would be cool. I can explore things. I'm definitely more on Intuit stuff. I don't know how to tag people in videos and stuff. I need to figure that out. Aw. District is a jumble of metal sparks and soot. At least I discovered a new place from that. Oh, it's that easy now? It used to be like you had to put the full link. Like before you could make custom. Oh, can you do your custom channel thing now? I know they made that way easier for absolutely everyone. That you can just put youtube.com/@ channel name. But I know that you can like put in an actual URL for yourself at some point. I can't remember if that's at the 500 level. Or the 500 subs and whatnot. Nice! Engineers call to each other across the soot and stuff. Exploration went up by 2, not just 1. Now I have to sleep. The sanctuary. Very low chance I'm gonna do well on this one. Oh. Okay, that's cool. Nightmares again. Rarely get a wink of sleep. When you close your eyes, you see the faces of your dead comrades. And somebody is coming. If you rub the sleep from your eyes, your stomach rumbles. Energy down. After a fitful sleep, you come to and roll off your pallet. You hit the floorboards and jar your hip. For a second, there's nothing in the world but your ragged breathing, gently slowing. At the front, the only thing that soothed your stress was solace. A drug that quiets the mind, like a warm bath. You consider a new aim, to find a solace dealer. Reschek hurries in. Groundling, you alright? I slept terribly. He leans his staff against the wall and helps you up. War comes with a cost. Those who die and are taken to the Father's bosom, they are the lucky ones. Those who remain face a much harder test of faith. You don't know what you're talking about. He sighs. I've seen men and women spat out by this war. Often they are broken. When they're lucky, sleep brings the ladies peace. But more often than not, there are only terrors, not nightmares. Will they ever be free of them? He smiles sadly. With the lady's blessing. With a pang, you realize he's giving you false hope. Oh, that sucks. Each time you sleep, you will have good, bad, or terrible sleep due to your nightmares. This will raise or lower stress. Anyways, I just came to look in on you. There's other lost sheep I've to tend. But I have a gift. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a crutch. A body should have 2 legs and dredgeport, even if one's made of wood. Thank you. Now, about your situation. He sobers a little. Look, you're welcome to stay here as long as you can, but don't get your hopes up. Thank you. You smile. But what's the issue? I've had people come back from the war before. The recruiters have mountains of paperwork on their side. If you escaped, they're gonna track you down. Consider a new aim to avoid the draft. I had the same thought. Any advice? He scratches his temple thoughtfully. Honestly, it's a shame we can't just talk to the little father. He's a good man. I can hover over this stuff. Term of affection for the Emperor, who was seen as the father's deputy on Earth. Okay. And why is he turning dead soldiers into plasm? What would the world come to if we left the Orions unchecked? This war is a terrible trial, but we must listen to the father's plan. You look into Reschek's smiling face and see unassailable faith. But they'd never let you close. Forget it. Now you're rested and fed and out of my hands. Get about your business. Do you know of any work? You might explore the Crucible. That's the industrial district south of here. There's factories that might be hiring. May the father protect you. He ducks into the street. So we're kicked out. Okay. I did fully... Oh, I thought I had fully explored. I haven't looked at everything that I could have yet. Gather scrap for a lot of endure, which I am terrible at. Ooh. Investigate the workshop. I'm not gonna do great at this, most likely. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the market again. I can buy spirits, but I can't actually afford them. Oh, hey, Kitamari. Yeah, I am playing it. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah. This is an interesting game. Kitamari, you started something here. I'm enjoying it. I'm just... My brain falling apart trying to read stuff is not great. Place looks like a cut above the engineering yards of the rest of the district. Half-finished machines hang from the creaking cranes. So I will do okay at this, most likely. Let's try it. If I mess up, I'm not gonna strain. Oh, yes, a full-on success. Take in the scene. Focused apprentices, expressive craftsmen, and the chatter that escapes when they take a break. I possess a rumor. Okay. Curious, you walk through the red brick gates into a broad courtyard. The air is filled with the sound and spark of metal and the smell of white-hot iron. Engineers move to and fro, wearing leather jackets, belts, welding goggles, and oversized gloves. One man rushes past and nearly bumps into you, carrying some complicated device. An older woman calls after him. Alfie, for Smith's sake, don't run! You'll get yourself killed. Her eyes settle on you. Some of them get overexcited. You're new? First time. Well, anyone's welcome as long as you bring your own tools. She smirks. And someone's got to show you the ropes so you don't end up like me. She raises one spindly arm. You see she's missing 4 fingers on one hand. The risks of a self-taught engineer. Too right. So just get those tools and we'll make sure you don't make the same mistakes. There we go. Oh. That's interesting, Neko. Yeah, I hope you can get that key. Let's see, what else can I do? I have 2 monies. I don't have tools. I can prepare, but it costs me some of my time. Also, it still just won't be great. Let's go ahead and do this. Not a big chance of failure, so that's a... Yeah, of course. I need to stop saying that. But a failure just wasted some time. It's not doing anything big. Ah, come on. Mixed. At least I got the exploration part. But now it's nighttime and it's not great. I can steal tools, but I am not a sneaky individual. I would need to roll an 8. And at best I could bring it down to a 6. Lovecraftian boat cleaning game? Interesting. That's certainly a combination of things. Let's see. Oh. Absolutely not. That would mess me up. Enter a prize fight? My character has like 0. Oh no, I do have a 1 in skirmishing. So that's not as bad as it could be. But that's a dangerous one. I have to succeed. I don't have the money to bet. Sleep takes solace. I don't have any. I could pick pockets again. Oh. I'm pretty good at sway. This would be a fairly good chance of success. Yeah, the dice rolls for that bit are on the harsh side. Overall, I think they've been pretty fair, but that was a bad series of them right there. Yeah, Cthulhu and boat stuff, there is the game Dredge. It's just the boat cleaning part. Is interesting. Alright, so I need at least a 4. Which is not bad. Okay, it's a mixed outcome, but at least it's threaten the drunks with a hard lesson if they don't clear off. The barman shrugs. A bit blunt, but you have my thanks. Tapster's trust, so I'm earning the trust of the dude that runs the place. I don't have the money for food. I want to get the trust because one of my things, because I have the survive thing, but I also have finding allies. So I want to get this guy's trust. Guy, person, tapster. ER ending usually would mean, ooh. Made from plasm runoff? Cheap and strong, drink it long enough and you won't mind the taste. Plasm is made from dead people. So, interesting. I also played Dredge. I really enjoyed it. I did not try to get all of the achievements. But yeah, it was really fun. Sunken Engine. I can't remember if I watched that. I'll go check that stuff out. Okay, thank you. Take a bottle home for your trouble. Yes. So we've got a little more time. Oh, I want to go do another thing, actually. Market, I can sell things, so I need at least a 5. Yeah. I just want to make some money off of this. 7. Okay, that gets me food. Do I do... Yeah, I do food because energy is at half over there on the left. Nice. 5 energy is a little too much. Oh, I still got the trust up there. Nice. That's what I was going for. Maybe D&D's too open-ended. A lot of people that try it, it's just, you can kind of do whatever. And it's kind of a decision paralysis thing. Or you may just not have found the right group. I have heard the name Citizen Sleeper. I've never played a game like this before, so this is all new to me. Alright, Insurgents in the Shadows. The barman catches your eye. You seem a solid sword. Let me show you something. What is it? I hit the wrong one. What makes you say that? I should just stop trying to hit those buttons. Know what I call Sunday? Fight day. But you keep to yourself, unlike some of these layabouts. The barman nods towards a back room. You follow him through a rickety door and down a flight of steps into the basement. I'm gonna sniff the air. You sniff the air. Dust, stones, cigarette smoke, and beer. Below you hear voices, shouting, crowing, arguing. Here we are. The room is low, lit by gas lamps. The walls are stained with ancient floodwater. A dozen people are crowded onto mismatched chairs, gathered around a cluster of tables. The voices stop mid-debate, eyes wide and watching. This here's Hawk. Solid sword. Thought he might be interested in your little group. As he pulls the doors to, he pats your arm. They mean well, but they're a bit secretive. They stare as he leaves. They're all shabbily dressed workmen or starving intellectuals. So, friend, are you political at all? That feels like we're getting into something. Ooh, interesting. I'm intrigued. Okay, sit and sleeper stuff. This war of mine, I've heard of that too, and I don't know much about it. Yeah, this game does look... I'm liking how polished this is. Yeah, political debate. Well, we are a a former soldier that was thought to be dead and we're trying to dodge the draft. They might take us back, so... Okay. Oh, revolutionary idea. Not a full-on theory, not even a critique, really. Surely nothing could come of this. Turn these new ideas over, your words jockeying for space. Yes, there's something here. Ooh. Exhausted and I have to sleep. It means I'm probably gonna hit another stress thing. Where? There it is. I have to go here for sleep. Please. Well, it's a better than 1 in 3 chance that I do not have nightmares. But there's a good chance that I'm going to hit that stress level and it's gonna mess up my dice and make everything harder. Yeah, there it is. Barely get a wink of sleep when you close your eyes, you see the faces of your dead comrades. And somebody is still coming. To rub the sleep from your eyes, your stomach rumbles. My energy is still doing really well. When you wake, you find a note on the shabby dresser. Foundling, I must run an errand. Find me at the arc light. An address is scrawled at the bottom. Okay. Okay, the skull meter over here is stress. Which, you know, you can read. To sum up, you can intentionally stress yourself and sometimes bad stuff will make you stressed as well. Or the nightmares when you sleep. Yeah, one of the dice faces is now a 0. And I don't know which one. I don't know if it starts from 1 and works up, or if it's somewhere in the middle, if it's random. But, yeah. The only way to make it go down is by doing drugs. Literally. There's a drug called Solace that you have to take to make it go down. Wandering the slums, you come across the beggar who picked your pocket. They are surrounded by a handful of animals. 2 pigeons peck around their feet, a mouse sits on their shoulder. Another peeks out of the pocket of their shirt. 2 large rats curl around their feet like cats. The beggar starts as they catch sight of you. Easy, it's water under the bridge. Truly? And they put up their hands as though calming an animal. You nod. It's only a few groats. Not worth getting worked up over. Down here, a few groats can mean life or death, but I'm glad you see it that way. Consider a new aim to befriend the beggars. The animals around the beggars' feet move a little closer. They eye you cautiously. Befriending the beggars sounds like a great idea. They are everywhere and probably know everything. So, yeah. That's just true in the way cities used to work. Quite the circus you have there. Ha! We've been known to turn a few heads, you're not wrong. Suddenly, the urchin vaults up off the wall and sticks their hand out. The pigeons dart out of the way, but quickly resume their shuffling. I'm Frey, they grin. Pleased to meet you. You shake Frey's hand, they snort. My, how polite. Well, it's nice to get a little respect. Well, I'd love to get to know you, but there's a patch on Wooster that's good this time of day. With a whistle, they summon their tiny flock and saunter into the streets. Yes. Befriend the beggars. That is so cool. The game is intense. Yeah. There's a lot going on, and the artwork is just so mood-setting. It's wonderful. And, you know, super well done. But the choices of colors and styles and whatnot. Like the smudged, blurred, indistinct things for what's on the ground versus more distinction in the soldier. Anyway, yeah. This intersection forms a large circular plaza. A round platform rises in the center, surrounded by strange metal stands, not strands. Examine the platform. Those look like people. I think these are people. The platform rises to chest height and is made of concrete. That means it was placed here in the last 10 years or so. A ladder allows access to the top. We're climbing up. As you put a foot on the ladder, a workman hurries up to you. What are you doing, man? You mad? What's the problem? Just leave well enough alone. Suddenly, you hear a commotion. A trio of soldiers approach from the other side of the square, dragging 2 women with them. We've done naught wrong. One of the soldiers, an officer, barges past you and steps up onto the platform. Citizens, you'll be glad to hear we have apprehended 2 Orion agents. It's not true! The soldiers wrestle her into the metal stands, a pillory. They were caught stealing rations from the arsenal. They have been found guilty of sabotaging the war effort and espionage. They will remain here for 3 days. It is an act of treason to offer them food or water. He glares at the crowd. I will post guards here to ensure there are no more traitors in our midst. In the stockade, the women struggle feebly, then lie still. Ah, I hate this place. There's him. What's going on down here that it wants me to do? I'll do this, but I gotta make sure I leave time to go talk to ResCheck. That was a good roll. You watch the factory. You watch the factory from afar. Shifts in, workers come and go. After a while, one approaches and nods to you. Name's Henry. I couldn't help noticing you looking over our little community. Community? This is a factory. Community? Oh yeah, that's what I said. It keeps throwing me off when it does that. His tone becomes stern. You touched a nerve. It's home for us. If one of us trips, we haul him back up. Then he smiles, breaking the tension. Plus, my family work here too. What do you make here? Artillery for the war. Are you for the war? I ain't for it or against it, but it keeps us fed. Are you taking on workers? You need to ask the foreman, friend. The man's a stickler. The last thing he wants is to cut into the boss's margins. But if you manage it, look me up, and I'll show you the ropes. Consider a new aim to find allies at the factory. Yeah. Okay, let's go up here first. The Arclight, once you find it, is a bar occupying a massive drum-shaped building. Heading inside, you find ResCheck talking to the barwoman. He nods as you approach. Foundling, this is Zai, mistress of the Arclight and a witch with a wrench. If ever you need a device or bit of clockwork, she's the body to ask. Consider a new aim to acquire a device. Zai, this is my soldier friend. Zai is a towering woman. She looks more engineer than bartender. Outsider. Her eyes narrow. Oh, come, woman. Is that any way to greet a new friend? Your friend, not mine. But she does, reluctantly, extend her hand for you to shake. Absolutely. As you shake her hand, her fingers close around cold metal. You look down. Zai's hand is an incredible device of steel and brass. My own work, she smirks. You see why I wanted you to meet. She nods towards your crutch. I see you've joined our ranks. My condolences. I was hoping that you and your wee anarchist friends might help with that. She bristles. We're not anarchists, we just keep to ourselves. For 6 seconds, neither says anything. Finally, ResCheck clears his throat. How many times have I come through for you, Zai? I'm sick of your posturing, priest, she growls. But you have come through for us. She fixes you with a stern stare. I can build you something to help, but you won't walk quite like you did. It's a lot better than hobbling around. The text is going a little too fast at this point. I feel like it's sped up just for this. What'll it cost me? I say nothing's free in Dredgeport. And after all I've done for the man. She studies ResCheck before answering. Since it's the Watcher who's asking, there's no cost, but this pays our debt, alright? Fine by me. But I'll need material. Haul me some scrap and I'll see what I can do, or what I can make of it. Consider a new aim to befriend Zai. She glares at ResCheck. I want you to leave now, outsider. I need a word with the priest. I'm gonna listen by the door. Yeah, you head through the door loitered just outside. An outsider! The racket of the crucible drowns out the conversation. After a while, they subside and you hear ResCheck. An outsider once. You still are, you crazy bastard. Yeah, I don't want to get caught there, but it seems like we're okay. I'm gonna turn this back down a little bit. It's kind of tough to find the right text speed. Okay, so I've got a thing I can do here, but I need to get scrap. It feels like there's quite a lot of currency things going on here. We've got like actual money, rumors, spirits, ideas, now scrap, and drugs. Here's another one. Demonstrate strength. I can't do that. Sway? More likely. You can't just walk in off the street and start working. Maybe you can persuade the foreman to let you earn some pay. Well, I definitely need to get money for this. I still need to find someone that sells the drugs. I can't buy spirits. If you want the best prices, you better shop around. I'm gonna do this one. I want to know what's going on here. Oh no. Market is a cacophony of vendors crying their wares and jostling crowds. You can't make anything of this chaos. That's my 2 blanks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking it will be good to focus on 1 or 2. I'm sure we'll get access to all of them, but right now everything is difficult to find. I'm gonna push a stress. Or push myself and do a stress. Yeah, I rolled like as bad as it gets, so... Okay. Let's do it again. I should do well. It's hard for me to fail these. Okay. I have explored... What? Ambergris? Okay. I can eavesdrop on something. That'll probably get me more rumors, but my sneak is not great. That's too much of a risk. What can I do here? I need stuff that does food. Not just debating things. I need to find money. I can beg. You can buy scrap here? Okay. Begging will get me stuff. I am good at sway stuff. But I think a couple mixed outcomes would not be enough. Well, I don't have to do food because my energy is okay. I think I can... Oh, that is a terrible thing. Skip eating for a day. As stress rises, more and more your faces become broken. A broken face has a value of 0. Yeah, normal, broken. Reducing stress will restore broken faces. Oh, it's nighttime. So... Dang it. I don't want to risk doing the picking pockets right now. What all can I get? I've got 5 monies. So I can't really do anything. I don't have any... Wait. Place is buzzing, so surely you should be able to gain some information. Yeah, this is just free. It's not even saying I need to roll anything. When you approach anyone, they frown and turn away. Until these people trust you, you'll get nowhere here. Okay. Technically a success, but also not. Wandering the streets, you find yourself drawn to the river and a blue glow on the horizon. As you draw closer, you realize these are the plasm yards. Ah, come on. Breathe. You force air into your lungs and stumble against the wall. For moments or hours, there's only the wall and your breath, the crackle of plasm in the distance. Easy there, foundling. Where did you come from? You've been choking here for a minute or 2. You didn't notice me. You shake your head. He tuts. You almost entered the towers of hell. No one can face that and stay whole. He gestures to the industrial landscape before you. The yards, where the bodies of the dead become fuel for the living. Where I nearly met my end. True, things could have gone quite different. The brother gathers himself and struts forward. Foundling, listen. This place broke you. You'll have to face it again if you're to heal. He nods to the guard on duty and passes over a pouch of money. The guard opens the gate. As you walk through, the man claps a hand on your shoulder. Don't get any ideas. I'm only doing this because the Watcher sat with my daughter when she lay dying. This gate don't open for just anyone. Oh. But these are dangerous actions. Even if I do okay with a mixed outcome, that's a bad thing. Ooh. But we gotta face some demons. Face the intake ramp. Bodies are dumped onto a chute and slide down into a great fat. This is where you barely survived. Lightning tower. Inside the sparking tower, plasmic energies are unleashed on the mass of bodies. The science is still not fully understood. How did they make it if they don't know what they're doing? Study the storage tanks. Made of steel and glass, these tanks glow eerily. The oil within drifts as animated by some internal breeze. Let's go with face the intake ramps. This is where the character actually suffered some trauma, so we'll start there. A success. Good. They are just bodies. The bodies of sons, daughters, lovers, hundreds of them. You feel a great sadness. And then we'll approach the tower. I get 1 stress for a failure or 2 stress if I push, so we'll just take the 1. Oh, that was a really good one. Sparks are intimidating, booming off the tower's dome. Eventually they seem more like thunderclaps or a great horse stamping the sky. And then the storage tanks. You stand mesmerized by the oil's motion. Out of all this horror, something eerie, yet strangely beautiful. You stumble back to the central yard, your boots slipping on plasmic runoff. So how was it? I faced my fear. I can move on now. You swallow. You're not sure you believe the words. This is only the first step, he sighs. The war did a number on you, and in this place. Reschek takes your arm, but I'm glad you're making the journey. You've come a long way today. Wait. Unslinging his rain chalice, he uncorks his leather flask and splashes some water into it. When the dead are ready to move on, a brother gives them rainwater. The lady's tears. He holds the chalice to your lips. His eyes flash. Drink, and let her ease your pain. Drink. The silver is cold against your lips. The water tastes metallic. -1 stress. Something inside you relaxes, just a bit. I'm sorry I can't help more, foundling. The two of you walk toward the gate. Ooh. So maybe we don't need drugs, or he puts drugs in his water. One of the two. Setting what's broken. You find Reschek sitting in the sanctuary's common area. Afraid I've got to leave for now. Wanted to give you something, though. He pulls a small leather purse from the folds of his cloak. This solace will quiet your mind. You're gonna need it sooner or later. I only have enough for 1 dose, so find another source soon. Thank you, Watcher. Just doing the lady's work. Be seeing you, foundling. Gods be with you. He grabs your hand, shakes it, and walks out. Oh, survive +1 growth point. Yeah, each time we get a growth point. Open the skills window, spend a growth point to improve any skill as long as it's not broken. Numbered spaces simply raise the skill's value. Spaces with a star thingy grant a special ability. Spend a growth point now. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maxing out Explore does open new areas and stuff to go look at. When night falls, first action at night gets a +1. I'm looking because I can get a special ability for either of these down here. Failure previews are visible for all actions, even those you've not yet seen, or not seen yet. Huh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to choose. When you put your foot in your mouth, your quick wick tends to get you out. All sway rerolls get a +2 bonus. Okay. Rerolls would be great. Come on. It's very picky on what exact pixel I have my mouse on there. Oh. You know how to pitch your words to your audience, you just need some time to plan first. Preparing a sway action grants a +1 to the prepared roll. I kinda like that. Yeah, rerolls are definitely important, but it's stressful to use them. Or it gives you stress to use them. Preparing is like getting Well, it gives you a bonus before you even take the action, but it takes some time to do it. I think I'm going to go for Speechmaker. I'm not really using Prepare at all. So I want to do that. I have been doing this for a bit over an hour. Well, it took me a few minutes to actually get started once I hit the button, but... Oh, I have to sleep now. Ooh. Let's do drugs. Ease yourself into a sitting position and ease the needle in. Inch by inch, you unclench. Jangle of metal and spite inside you eases. Hey, Shannon. I am getting to where I'm probably going to be stopping this in a bit. I'm curious to try some more stuff. I want to know more. Yeah, we're doing drugs to feel better. Rather sleep from your eyes, your stomach rumbles. Yeah, I gotta go get food things this time. Alright. Well, since Shannon just showed up, we can spend an extra few minutes on it. I don't have to stick to exactly 2 hours, I don't think. But I would like to stay close to it. Street Forge? You pass by a street forge, an artist who works with iron. Occasionally a passerby asks for their services. The street smith smiles, studies their profile for a few moments, and then yanks a piece of scrap iron from their stock with a pair of forging tongs and lunges at the bellows. That was a lot without taking a breath. Soon the forge is at a roaring heat. They plunge the iron into its heart until it glows orange, then they tug it out and begin working with a hammer. Back and forth it goes, a little shapelier each time. In minutes the piece is finished. The smith dunks it in their water bucket. He presents the customer with a caricatured likeness of their own profile rendered in black iron for a few groats. That's really cool for just a few groats? Okay. I'm guessing it's not something I can learn. Plague Pillar? That sounds terrible. Oh, the story of this is that you're a soldier that was thought to be dead and was thrown onto a barge that carries dead bodies back to get processed into food, it sounds like. The people that threw you on knew that your character was alive. Like your character was talking to them. And you had to save yourself and get out. You messed up a foot on the way. And now you're in the city trying not to get taken back to the war because it was a war. And, you're just trying to survive on the street and not get caught. But we're obviously in the beginning. Okay, come upon a great pillar twisting with clouds and angels. We're gonna read it. The plaque says it was erected to commemorate the Great Plague of 1567 and to thank the father and the lady for sparing the entire town. The plaque looks like it's made of gold. Steal it! Touch the plaque. When you reach out to touch the plaque, it's cool. The metal isn't gold as it first seems, but brass with gold leaf. Blue coat officer glares at you from the end of the street. You pull back. Blech. Yeah, it is an interesting story. They said that this, the game maker says that this was inspired by tabletop role-playing games and, you know, all these decisions and things that you can make. And that's pretty cool. The father and lady are depicted as towering figures holding hands. The lady holds a chalice and pours her healing waters upon a mass of suffering citizens below. The father holds aloft a torch, cleansing the air. The two of them are wreathed in clouds, supposed to symbolize their heavenly powers. To you it looks more like miasma, the smoke and smell of sickness. You notice the scavenger is depicted at the foot of the two other gods, in the form of a raven, and is picking through the corpses of the dead. You leave the pillar and walk into the crowds. Interesting, so the scavenger is a third god. There was a thing in the beginning, there was a thing someone had left, some kid had left, with a prayer in it to the scavenger. The crows got mad when we messed with it. Can I still... Okay. Oh, I need to get more rumor things. Where can I do that? I didn't get any from eavesdropping, which doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know how you get ambergris. Demonstrate strength sway I can do. Pretty good chance this works out. I'm convinced when he shakes your hand, his grip is like an iron chain. Let's see what you're made of. Okay. As you join the lineup, Henry waves. You made it. Nice job. I didn't introduce myself properly. Henry Okoye. He sticks out his hand. Hawk. You shake, avoiding the lifting tool strapped to his arm. Behind him, workers stumble. Two approach him, arm in arm. You are new worker? She scowls. I just joined. The shorter woman turns to her. You can't help noticing scars spread across her cheek and neck like cobwebs. Leave him alone, pet. You've just had a day, the taller woman snorts. Hawk, this is Nasrin and Ruby. He smiles. They're very dear to me. Are you... that doesn't matter. What's Nasrin's problem? Nasrin scoffs and takes her arm off Ruby. I do not have problem with you. I have problem with factory, bosses, strikebreakers. She spits. You strikebreaker? You scab? What's a strikebreaker? Human filth. Ruby leans closer and whispers. Someone willing to work when a strike's called. We've had some problems. Of course not. She takes a breath and backs off. Then I have no problem. Welcome to factory. Oh, that would be cool. Wow, it's getting so into the reading the things, I'm not reading chat. Yeah, Kitamari, it does kind of feel like doing an audiobook. Like, this is... I have thought about trying to do audiobooks before. I just don't think I could sit through long enough focusing to voiceover for it. This feels very similar. A Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps book game thing would be amazing. I used to love Choose Your Own Adventure books. I don't know why. I always got the bad endings, but I liked trying them. How did you all meet? Nasrin and I were on the same shift. Not so many black workers back then. We found much in common. And Ruby? Joined the factory when I was 13. Got hurt one day. With a flick of her head, she turns her facial burns away from you. Nasrin here nursed me back, took a shine to me. Ruby smiles shyly. Nasrin touches Ruby's face, nudging a loose strand of hair. A big shine. So Hawk here just joined the factory girls. What do you think? Is he up to it? Ruby smiles. We'll give anyone a chance, won't we, love? Nasrin frowns. Okay, there's too many people and two female voices at the same time, and I'm avoiding doing any kind of accent because I have no idea what I would do there. So, this is getting complicated. What's the shift schedule? There are no fixed hours, with workers getting drafted, every factory's a shambles. They won't notice if you miss a shift. Most of us work all through the day, though. We need the groats. What's management like? Bosses? She snorts. The pay's all right, but it's not enough for what we do. What'd we risk? This must change. Nasrin, you have something to say? Her face softens. Is that concern? This difficult work. Dangerous. Look at Ruby's face. Please, Pat. The man needs warning, Azizam. I wish I could say that properly. Sorry. Watch. Nasrin moves to a nearby machine and twists a lever. A valve snaps open like a jack-in-the-box. Boiling steam bursts out. Ruby flinches and traces her neck. Be cautious, and have caution for your neighbor. Here, we all watch others' backs. I'll watch out for everyone. Good, she nods. The whistle blows. Well, we should be getting back. Nice to meet you, Hawk, she waves. See you on the line. Okay. Oh, that was a lot of things, and it's still moving too fast when there's a lot of people. Like, this text speed, I'm sure, is a lot easier for other things. If I were doing this as videos, I would be, like, cutting it and editing things so things line up better. Because this is, I just can't quite get the things to go the right way. I don't have scrap. Oh, man. Endure of 8, and if I fail, yeah, even a mixed outcome will be bad. Discontent. Line is tense, like they're waiting for a bomb to go off. It might be worth it just to... No, because it wouldn't advance the thing, would it? I need to find... I don't have tools. I'm bad at the endure stuff. I'm saying endure all extra. I don't know why. I can buy spirits now and sell them later. I know that. I don't have any solace. I could beg. I could do a sway. Like, I'm pretty good at this. Conning these people might be a good idea. You either carts, odds and ends, old pans, fence railings, they'll be out soon. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna con some people. I mean, my character's missing a foot. That's gonna get some of these do-gooders roped in. We do need to stop off for food things. I think whenever I hit sleep time on this day, I'll switch games. Because at some point I do have to. I really want to get to the other one today and I don't have a ton of time. One more? Or do I just buy some scrap and call it a day? I've got 13 groat. I think I do this. Go for the money. It switches to nighttime. I'm not gonna pick pockets right now. I would need to roll too high. Food at the tavern is expensive, but it's necessary. Mingle with locals. I'm probably gonna go with the engaging in debate thing. Nothing new has popped up. I would need a 6 or higher for betting on prize fights. I have completely forgotten that I took a skill to help me with certain actions. I can't do anything with the tip-off. Stealing spare parts, I'm not good at sneak. Stealing tools, not good at sneak. Okay. It looks like we're going to be going for the debate thing. Yeah. A little bit more. I just want to max this out. I want to see what it does. Argue back and forth for hours, they refuse to concede a point. That's fine. Yeah, we're going on a better streak of the dice rolls. You know what you're about, Hawk. Stay put, actually. There's a talk starting in a minute. The speaker's come a long way. You loiter at the tavern. People file into the basement. 30, 40, 50 people. The room is full to bursting. Finally, a man shuffles a sheaf of papers and steps to the front. This war is a farce, but a farce of whose making. Take a seat and listen. This is a war between profiteers, between the industrialists of Rorias and our own. The masses are told they must defend their homeland, but I have been to Orias, and they are told the same lies there. You're from Orias, our enemies? The man in front of you glances back in irritation. Not by choice. I was exiled from Sarum for my political agitation. But if we are defending our homeland, and the Rorians are also, then who is the aggressor? Your neighbor leans over to you. Markov makes a good point there. The truth is, our emperor wishes to dominate the continent, as do the Orions. One team of profiteers will win and expand their markets, and the working people of both Sarum and Orias are thrown into the slaughter to die for their profiteer class. Stay silent. What can be done? The masses can learn their own power and rise up. He pauses and strokes his chin. I was imprisoned in Orias for 5 years. They released me a month ago. Why release me? To undermine this rotten regime, and I'm happy to do so. But I shall not do it on their terms. They fight for the privileged few. I fight for a true democracy. where society is controlled by the many, not the few. If you agree, join the Collaboratists, the only organization with a bold revolutionary perspective. The crowd applauds. Gained 2 of yet another thing. Solidarity. Markov steps down. That one is showing up down here at least, and a lot of the other ones don't. Let's approach him. Go up to Markov, who is already deep in conversation with an admirer. I'd say that's a serious theoretical mistake. He turns to you. Welcome, our newest guest. That was a good speech. Years of practice, but if this is your first time, you must have questions. You think the Orions will become our brothers in arms? Just like that? What makes you say that? At the front, there was no love lost between us. The propaganda is strong, that is true. But I have heard stories of solidarity even at the front. Battalions that refused to fight each other because they realized they had no quarrel. That's an exception, though. Even if it was, should those girls and boys have been forced to fight? The ruling class would fight this war to the last drop of our blood. Orion siding with Sarumians will be anything but simple. We both have the same interests, the same enemies. Time will reveal this. I have to see to something, friend, but what do you make of us? I'm interested in joining your group. I want to be friends, yeah. Consider a new aim to join the revolutionaries. Excellent. Find us at the Firebrand Club across the river. He claps you on the shoulder. We'll make a comrade of you yet. That does feel like a pretty epic time to stop. Like, we can't get across anyway. But, like, we have now seen in the game, like, yeah, you can join some revolutionaries and try to change what's going on in the world. That is really cool. There are so many threads. Just a quick little thing. Like, when we started, I had to pick a thing. I got a goal of surviving and finding friends. I think I chose finding friends. Yeah, find allies and community. We have a lot. My completionist needs would make me want to do all of these, and I don't know if you can do all of these in one playthrough. Certainly not in the demo. We're limited on time and stuff, and especially on this stream because I'm already half an hour past-ish when I was going to be doing with this game. But this game is really cool. The art, the music, the script, the characters, all this stuff is super, super well done. I'm really enjoying the touch of just like there's flowing water, the clouds move. I zoomed out too far though. Like there's little moving bits on the map to make it feel real. The crows that are flying around, depending on what screen size y'all are looking at, you may not be able to see the crows so well, but yeah. If there's only one ending, I would be very surprised. Yeah, there's got to be multiple endings, but this is a really cool game. I'm very much enjoying it. So yeah. As much as I'm enjoying it, I am going to switch games. So we can continue praising this one for a minute because I need to go in and like edit the stream and change a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to, there's not really any sounds going on. Let's just switch to, how about this one? Yeah. I'm going to put it on the be right back thing, but I'm not actually gone. I'm just going to get the other game set up. Which one was I going to do? The next one is Paraside, which it was so hard to look up on Google to try to find some artwork and stuff. Because Google wants to autocorrect it to Paradise. Because that's kind of what it is. Alright, I have switched a title live on the fly before. But not everything else. I can do it though. That's cool. I can even do the thumbnail. This is going to be very awkward for when I put the actual, or when the stream goes up later. I may have to make a different kind of thumbnail. I was panicked and doing thumbnails right before this started, so. Yeah. Okay. Do that. There should be sound from just my microphone in this game. The other game is closed. Hit button. Come on, thing. It took a second to do this one before. This audio went out. There we go. It should be up. Yeah. This is the, it's a demo thing. Yeah, Kitamari, it's that strategy thing, that the flipping the board, I'm guessing is what you mean, which is really cool. Okay, play an early demo showcasing the core battle mechanics, awesome. Still in active development, awesome. We love it. The sound is a little loud for me. And it's getting louder. Let me turn down the music specifically, because that's what's being... The music volume seems to be going up and down. And if need be, I can change it for y'all later. I just... Right this second, I need to not. Okay. Controls I cannot do anything with right now, so I have no idea if this is supposed to be keyboard or controller. Mode select? I'll go with... Well, let's do battle basics, because I do need to learn the game. F2 to submit feedback. Early demo game is not final. Cool. Ooh. Shady part of me is like a puzzle platformer, board flipping thing. Oh, that's cool. There you are. I was beginning to wonder if you had lost your way. The fog of crisis clouds my senses. I require your vision to see me through this murk. Identify those who carry the seed of crisis. Lead me to them. Together we will cleanse this blight with my blade. Okay, my throat got all weird while doing that one. Each level contains entities marked with Seed of Crisis. To complete the level, you only need to eliminate those specific entities before the time runs out. Oh, okay. So you don't have to kill everything. That's cool. Click on an active allied unit to initiate operation. Each unit can move and attack once per turn. After these actions, the unit will become inactive for the rest of the turn. Units refresh and become active again at the start of each new turn. So just click you, run over there. Oh, okay. Okay, we gotta get close first and then do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the voice, it felt like an old man voice, but it was also hurty at the time. I need to stay hydrated. Ooh, free Steam keys. Cool, I'll try to, stay up to date on the thing about the keys. Could be cool. Like, I won't throw myself into any giveaways if it's not a game that I'm for certain would enjoy. I don't think I need to confirm ending the thing every time. Battlefield has two sides. Press space or click recon flip button at the top left corner, switch between them. Okay. There it is. Okay. So, hit it? Oh, right, I gotta click on the dude first. Oh, so you would have to, like... I would have to make sure I'm awake at the time. And be there quick, if it's a first-come, first-served giveaway situation. Select a coordinate to exchange planes. Okay. Oh, it's showing we got a second. Oh, we have Shadow Gilbert. Okay. Remember, the battlefield has two sides. So keep an eye on things. Basically. Possess a unique talent that allows you to exchange space between the planes. Activate your duality exchange abilities from the top left corner to alter the battlefield. So, surroundings to create a clear path. Oh. So that made it work here, but this side I can't get across. At least not yet. Run up, hit it. So they do have actions of some kind. If I use this... Oh, I can't do it yet. End turn? Consumes exchange energy. When the player's turn starts, you will get to redraw 3 new runes. Okay, increase the upper limit of exchange energy by 1 and refill the energy to the new limit. Okay, so that's our energy. You're good to go. Sure, that's all I can do. Okay. Makes sense so far. Soul Art Agent. Survivor from the destroyed planet Kurik. This agent can manipulate soul power to generate protective shields, blocking damage from Crisis and other soul arts. Nice. Okay. I could have clicked the button and made that big, but I had no idea about that. Deployment phase. During the deployment phase, you can deploy your units in the highlighted titles on the battlefield. Each battle has a deployment limit, of course, so choose your team wisely. An agent awaits deployment. Do I click you? Put you here? Yeah. Don't need to show that again. Ooh. Okay, so hit points, usual thing. Attack is attack damage. Arc is consume damage? Why is it called arc and consume damage? Why not just arcane damage? Defense is defense and movement is movement. Some have unique abilities. Activate an ability, select the unit, and either press the middle mouse button or click the ability next to the unit's... Okay. We're gonna click the things on the screen. Yeah. This is cool. I am still very confused about the... Why is arcane called consume damage? Kurik agent, shield agent can obtain shield through their ability, greatly enhancing their defense capability. Shields are temporary HP that last for a round. Okay. Officer and Doppelganger have abilities as well. Oh well. People do be saying things. Calling stuff. We'll do that. Oh, okay. That's how that works. It says that you can still attack. Yeah. And now you can move down and slap it. Why did you get eaten? Just triggered surround consume. If any unit gets cornered, surrounded by map edges, hostile units, or obstacles, and is directly attacked, they will take true damage equal to the attacker's arcane attribute. Oh! Slap them real good. Okay, never mind. That's a different song. Oh. I am a big fan of Whip It, though. That's such a fun song. Battle's yours, guide us wisely, trust your judgment. Yeah, my judgment is peak. High armor enemies can mitigate damage from attacks. In this case, you can utilize Surround Consume to deal extra damage. Steps to trigger Surround Consume. A unit becomes vulnerable if all 4 adjacent tiles are occupied by stuff, like we read. Landed attack. Yeah. Which means that I need to figure out... Can I just swap you that way? Yes, I can. Nice. Get consumed. Crack that whip. Yep, I love that song. For some reason, I'm remembering that Devo was somehow involved with Powerpuff Girls at some point. Like they did a song for them or something. But yes, stuff relevant to this game. Yeah, yeah, it was like for a commercial or something. They did like a full music video. It was not the song Whip It. They did a different song. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure somebody will find out and tell me that I was wrong, but I remember it being a thing. Obstacles are blockades that can be destroyed by attacks. Use obstacles and terrain features strategically set up opportunities for consume. Instantly eliminate surrounding units. Oh, okay, Kitamari. I should be around for probably I'll probably be another hour. Yeah, I haven't had pizza in a year. So enjoy it for me. I'll get there one day. I think I'm getting closer with my TMJ stuff. I think I am going to be getting to things soon. Pizza and whatnot. Okay. RNG is range in this game. Okay, RNG is very commonly used to mean random number generator. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. I'm excited. I'm excited that Kitamari can eat pizza again. And things of that nature. AoE, yes, but RNG, I feel like R attack would be better. Just call it RAT. Don't need 2 T's on it, since you're going for 3-letter acronyms, but RNG is just, it's too well known for random number generator. Ability can increase the AoE size for their next attack, dealing damage to multiple targets. Okay. Mavena Arrow Agent. Cool. So, let's flip the board and see. Okay. Since it's telling us about this person, we'll leave him here. Wait, Rat is a band with 2 T's? It's not something I knew. I don't see a good way to do things here. Well, yeah. That enemy was already surrounded, so that's easy. Everything looks like it's a hazard right now. Not you. You. No, not attacking the thing. I want you to move. You can't move. Yeah. This was a great animation for the board flip. I don't see a way across. Unless... Well, I did say these are things that can be destroyed, right? Okay, never mind. There's totally a way across. If at all possible... No. There's nothing else I can really do. Okay. Let's get you somewhere. Let's flip you over. Officers and doppelgangers maintain a precarious alliance, functioning as both allies and adversaries, cooperate effectively only when out of each other's sight. When they're on the same side, their abilities are nullified and the doppelganger will actively seek to eliminate your officer. To safeguard them, a point exchange will be executed at the end of the turn. Oh. Yeah, doppelganger's a really good word. I've already had you move. Okay. So I can't move things the way I would want to there. Flip the board back. I think... Oh, I don't even need to do that. Let's flip this spot. That's where the baddie should be. And now you can attack and do the special thing. Nom. Yeah. That's what I was thinking when I saw it. This is three-dimensional chess of some kind, but you get to move the other side's pieces. Soul Art Agent, survivor from the destroyed planet Phalan. This agent can manipulate soul power to travel through space, launching attacks from the direction least expected by enemies. Teleporter? Someone that teleports would be amazing. We've reached the heart of the invasion. Eliminate all seed carriers and our mission for the Exodus will be complete. Okay. Surround Consume can target groups of units. When units of the same faction are connected and surrounded, they qualify for a chained consume. This powerful mechanic allows you to consume all affected units in one go with a single attack. That seems overly strong. Phalan Phantom's agent's ability allows them to traverse through enemies and obstacles, placing themselves where the enemies want them least. Only need to eliminate Seed of Crisis to finish the level. Yeah, there's only one on the field. Can you come up with a good plan? Well, you obviously go here. I'll say ready up. Some enemy units can use abilities. They will announce their ability at the beginning of battle and the end of each turn, then cast them before their next action. You can take actions like moving units or flipping tiles to break abilities. Okay. You can't get where I want you to go. Let's flip the board. Well, we can just clear out this side of the board. Mostly. Yeah. I can certainly win this, but it's gonna be not the cleanest thing. Yeah. Wait. No, not you. Him. I didn't mean to... Thinking does hurt. It's already not a good thinking day for me. My brain is not up for it. Okay. You. Run... You can't go where I want you to go. You can't hit those. It keeps defaulting back to the commander. I want it to stay on the Phantom Agent. Just move an extra space over and hit things. No, why? Okay, it definitely needs to let me keep an enemy keep a unit selected. Instead of swapping back to the commander every time I click off of things. Well, I hope the work stuff wasn't but so bad, because that would really suck. No, I needed you to stay where you were. Okay, you move here. And you're on cooldown for that. Okay. May as well. Like, we'll win. This is obviously not what I'm supposed to be doing, but... whatever. Okay, a funny work thing, definitely better. Oh, you're surrounded. Yeah. That dude's gone. Unit with Wall of Mind has prevented a killing blow? Okay. Wall of Mind is a resource that is only available to legendary units and will burst new life to save them from death. Units cannot be defeated unless their Wall of Mind is depleted. Every killing blow reduces Wall of Mind by 1. Spinning Wall of Mind grants invincibility to its holder for a round. Wall of Mind is showing as circles above the vitality bar on units. Beware the enemies can also use Surround Consume. Yeah, I figured. I really need this guy to go somewhere useful. Yes, now attack it. Okay, finally. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun at work. Everybody having a good time. You've done well, Commander. Thank you. Valuable record of the rise and fall of civilization. Oh, okay, that's the battle tutorial of Paraside, Duality Unbound. Aside from combat, oh! Yeah, I did change the title of my stream. That was very much a squirrel moment, like a dog's looking at squirrels, but also just me as squirrel. We've also prepared an exploration mode, which can be experienced. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go for. Exploration mode introduces deeper progression and character building systems. Awakening. Agents grow stronger by accumulating awakening points from defeated enemies, unlocking their hidden potential. Combat styles. Discover and switch between unique combat styles to master new tactical possibilities. Echoes. Defeating foes grants a chance to collect echoes, signature abilities from defeated enemies which you can equip on agents. Nice! We can equip some of their stuff. Relics. Unearth legendary relics hidden in special map regions capable of reshaping the strategy and playstyle of your entire team. Nice. Okay. Select an officer. Saint who shapes flame and fortified ground. Ooh. Let's go with Michaela.
Commander, swap deployment complete. Establishing comms with the field officer on standby. In the meantime, allow me to reconfirm the operation plan. The operation will take place in Avanch, a region under observational protection. A large-scale crisis outbreak has destabilized this sector. This severely interferes with our mission to search for and recover world souls. I'm messing up so much. Therefore, eliminating crisis and restoring regional stability is of the highest priority. Please remain vigilant for Ferris activity. If any Ferris units are encountered, they are to be eliminated.
Words are so difficult.
Signal interference is below 2%. Real-time comms established. The operation begins now, Commander.
Okay. Oh.
Commander, since this is your first time leading an operation in the field, allow me to offer a few suggestions. The crisis activity here is intense, and it's clouding our real-time view of the battlefield. We should proceed with caution, gathering intels and resources first.
It's just intel, singular.
There are also a few places in this area perfect for setting up polarity posts. We can use them as anchors to push back the invasion one step at a time. However, if the Ferris teams are still prowling this area, they'll come for us like wolves to the scent of blood. We shouldn't delay. Your orders, Commander.
Kill stuff? In this demo, you'll journey to an uncharted region called Avanch. I thought it looked like Avalanche, but missing a syllable, and it's an ice place, so this makes sense. Searching for a way to repel the crisis invasion for the remnants of Earth. Your mission is to locate the embers of civilization and help them hold the line against crisis. Along the way, you'll uncover resources and opportunities that strengthen your long-term campaign. Seize as many as you can. The pace feels slow. You can hold control to speed things up. Holding control will also skip through dialogue automatically. Good to know. An unexplored region lies ahead. Hold stuff or drag the mouse button to adjust your view. Wait, what? Drag middle mouse. There we are. Whee! Click the zone to advance. Cool. Suddenly we're playing Civilization. Hello. Are you a bad thing?
A Ferris Echo. The signs of battle are still fresh. Definitely still wreaking havoc here. This vile echo disgusts me, but the soul power that remains can still be of use to us. Guided back to the light, Commander.
Okay. Interplanar Vanguard, Echo. Gain passive plane crossing shield. When the holder traverses to another plane, they gain 6 shield. Oh, okay. Obtain an Echo. Echoes are equipment that enhance agents. Different Echo colors represent different gameplay themes. You can mix and match Echoes to either further specialize or make up for vulnerabilities. Yes. Echoes are viewed and equipped in the operative menu. Okay, cool. Reach points, seal of stuff. Just checking all these things that we have access to. Okay, we don't have access to a lot of this. So, this very much looks like the layout in Cyberpunk 2077 when you're getting implants and stuff. Okay. Summon a gracious flame field and a thing. Entered or the occupier's turn starts, apply a fervor effect, +2 defense to the occupier. Okay, so gracious flame is a positive thing, not a bad thing. We have a single point, it looks like, that I can spend. Let's put it in attack. Boop. Boop. Same for you. In attack. Cool. Everybody's got one. We're going attack for everything. Even the shield agent that is clearly supposed to be doing defensive things. I mean, they already have a shield. May as well. Okay. Just looking at things. Plane crossing shield. I feel like the arrow agent is going to be maybe that. No, because those two are, they need to stay away from each other. Shield agent already gets a shield. Arrow agent's probably going to be my squishiest. Yeah, by far. Confirm. There's confirm and cancel buttons in the bottom left, but I can't do anything with them. Okay. What do we got? Rune Gate. A wall of seamless white stones bars the valley. It rises abruptly from the earth, more a feature of the landscape than a work of masonry. The only mark upon its face is a dense filigree of engravings that glimmer with a faint stellar blue light, outlining the shape of a gate. Okay, so I can't do anything there. It seems the villagers sealed this gate with soul power to keep crisis from spreading. Let's see if there's another way through. Yes. Of course. There's this crisis fluctuation behind us, Commander. Prepare for battle. I'm prepared. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Deployment phase. Oh, we can go, like, all over the place. Okay. I will put a shield agent on this side. And I will put Phantom agent here. Arrow guy can go not there. How do I remove you? Undeploy. There you are. Oh, hey, Orca. Human folk? What are you accusing me of? Let's see. Deflection mark, but who cares? Flesh person? Well, I mean, you're a flesh person as well. There you go. That applies to everyone equally. Okay, got that one. Whales still have flesh. You're lucky we weren't, you didn't come earlier. They were looking for ambergris. And, I mean, being a whale in that kind of situation is not great. But that would just mean the flesh is on the inside. If you were a skeletal whale, for, say, spooky times of the year, that would make sense. Can't see it doesn't exist, so you don't have a liver? Or lungs? I'm overthinking this. Okay, let's move on. Okay, opening deflection immune, the first damage received every battle. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's definitely upsetting my brain. My brain is tired right now. Eliminating enemies gets echoes. We already know what echoes are. Don't know what breach points. Used to open interplanar tunnels. Oh, I can't read right now. The more you have, the greater your capacity to teleport resources from other worlds. Man. Yeah, I don't know brain. At the moment, I don't brain. Wait, if you're inside out, your brain should be on the outside. And totally visible. Obtained a rare material, a supply that is essential for developing technologies beyond our current cognition. I don't think cognition is the right word there. After returning to the HQ, you can use it to build facilities or research new technologies.
A splendid battle, warriors. Thank you for ending the torment of these poor souls. I did not expect to find such skilled fighters within the blockade. I know not which clan you belong to, but hear my plea. The vine curse beyond the blockade is completely out of control. Lend my clan your strength, brave ones. I ask that you cross the blockade and put an end to those walking calamities. Regrettably, I cannot join you. My clan has greater need of me elsewhere. Please take this. I can't words. Runic keystone. Fractured mist. The runic keystone that hums with residual power. Just enough to stir the wards of the northern gate. Okay. The inscription on this stone will allow a warrior to pass freely through the bulwark. Should you find the fight beyond your strength, no one will fault you for falling back to this side. But my gut tells me we will meet again. I hope then that our hands will hold drinking horns and roasted meat, not hafts and hilts. Farewell for now, warriors.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Perfect command, Commander.
What?
You're far better than I imagined.
That's insulting.
But, Commander, I sense that warrior is already strained by too much power from Crisis. She may be strong, but a mortal soul cannot bear such a burden forever.
Okay. Let's go and swap some stuff around. I'm gonna be throwing Michaela at everything, so she gets a fancy whatchamathing. Oh, yeah. I haven't looked for books in a while. Yeah, materials for stuff. I do not have boat. I need whale. Whale. Explore. Wait, what about the living room? This is something I haven't heard of. It wasn't talked about in this stream. Actually, I don't know if Shannon and Neko overlapped this time around. Okay, let's go ahead and unlock this. An agent, keystone in hand, presses it to the great surface. Veins of azure light fly. My brain is so given up. Flash from the point of contact, energizing the entire filigree of runes. A low tremor shudders through the rock underfoot. Then, with a quietness that defies its bulk, the great gate shifts backward. A breath of ancient, still air escapes from the opening, revealing a wide passage. Talking offline? Who does that? I mean, genuinely, there's only 2 people I talk to offline, so I'm kind of an exception to normal people, though. Deserted village. The mountain path gives way to a pine-shadowed village, long abandoned. Tools and household goods lie scattered, evidence of a frantic fight. Valuables remain untouched. The ruin was not brought by bandits or war. The agent of this desolation is still present. Immense purple growths, the vine curse, are draped over collapsed roofs, across overgrown paths, and through the rot of old trees. They throb with a morbid, steady pulse. In one corner, where the vines mass, a visible plume of otherworldly energy erupts, tearing at the fabric of this plane. Can I fight something? Or gather something?
Commander, a crisis contamination of this scale has to be purged, or the nearby villages will be annihilated. More innocent people will die, and we may never recover the world soul here. To cleanse this much corruption, we have to cross into the other side and deploy a planar pin to stabilize the volatile energy. Prepare for duality exchange, Commander. Let's get justice for the villagers.
Yeah, okay. Mysterious encounter. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad your living room stuff is going well. I love redecorating. I end up reading Nook. That's so cool. I made a window seat several years ago for our dogs. And then one of the dogs decided to hide under it, and we didn't find her for like 3 hours. We knew she was in the house. So we kind of had to stop using it, because she just loved hiding in things. I never got a chance to actually use it to sit on and read, though. Oh, it sounds like it's coming along well. Yeah. That particular pup, she was... she just liked to get into trouble in the weirdest ways. Oh, the curtains are a great idea for that. Gives it the extra little space. And a little extra quiet now and then. Just a little bit. Okay. The mountain path gives way to a pine-shadowed village, long abandoned. Tools and household goods lie scattered, evidence of a frantic flight. We already read all that. Why is it telling me this again? This is an invitation point, a site of strategic value to both crisis and exodus. Duality exchange here could force an assault on the other side. Should the corruption be purged, a polarity post can be established, anchoring our presence for further advances. Let's do it. Wait, no, what? I can't. I wanted to fight. We needed to do fight thing. Right? That button is glowing and I didn't... Ah, there we go. Invasion point from Crisis, ready to do the thing. There we go, finally. That's a lot of stuff on the shelf. Nice and sturdy. I haven't made anything like shelves in a long time. Yeah, books way more than people expect. Which is kind of fun. The weight of knowledge. And then you put all of that stuff in one bag and force a kid to carry it to school. I hated that in school. Our lockers were so inconvenient, we had to carry all the books all the time. Oh, anyway, okay.
The planar pen is ready for deployment. This will be a war of attrition. A constant stream of crisis will attempt to destroy it. We must ensure deployment is uninterrupted on both planes to permanently seal this rift. Fortunately, the village's defenders left some rune circles during their final stand. They should provide a tactical advantage for us. With these unsettled crises to their... What? Put these unsettled crises to their final rest. That feels weirdly worded. Yeah, I do prefer hardbacks for that as well. Let's see. Everybody has swapped places. I want Phantom Agent on this side. How many can I do? I can deploy everybody. I'll do my softer lads on this side, and we'll put Singular Beefy Boy on this one. Yeah, we've got so many paperback books that are just ruined. The covers are gone and the first couple pages are missing. It sucks. Battle movement up, nice. Battle movement up. Swap back. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these. Oh, I'm standing where a thing's gonna happen. Yeah, an archer doesn't need as much. You've got your ranged stuff. You're fine. Oh, that's interesting about the Japanese authors. Yeah, I mean, it very well could be the space. That makes sense. I'm not used to things making sense. You can't do what I want you to do.
Oh, you can move so far. Oh, right, you can do the crunchy thing. Nice. Alright, swap over. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, happens with Japanese things because of space. Of course, not every Japanese house is a tiny apartment in a city, but they accommodate that kind of thing. And I like it. Munch. I'm gonna take care of the bigger, healthier ones first. Okay. Let's swap you. Okay. Oh, a level up. I don't know what that does for me, but cool. Yeah. I would like to spend time in Japan. I don't know that I would be living there, like, forever. Ah, dang. I can't get over there. Wait, she's a ranged character? Cool. Ooh, got a new echo. How far can you... You cannot attack far enough. And you can't attack anything either. May as well... Oh, wait, no, you can get here. No. Dang it, I can't undo that, can I? I wanted to undo it and move into the mobility rune. There we go. I worded. I feel like there's a character that I'm forgetting exists. How about you? What is this? 2-point exchange. Huh. Let's bring this one up here. And get the munch thing. I did worded. I done did the wording good. What else can I... No, there's nothing else I can do fancy moving things with. Okay, straight away, I think this is... Yeah, there's one here that's just an easy... bop. Yes. It's showing that I can do something to level up these people, but I don't know how. How far can you move? Yeah, there you go. And you can get closer. Yeah, do that thing. There you go. Okay. That's all the things. Oh. I thought there was going to be more to it than that.
We did it, Commander. The planar pen has been deployed, and the polarity post is now operational.
That was so many P's.
We can now open a transportation tunnel into HQ. The other side has resources that are hard to find in our world. If you are up to it, we should explore this stabilized plane. The team can swap back via the planar pin's location at any time.
Okay. But let's do this first. Plane crossing recharge. The wielder traversed to another. Get one more exchange energy. I'm not super concerned about that. I want to try this level up thing. Okay, it's just in the growth section. I can do this. I don't see any reason not to just keep doing attack. Move is useful, but I need 3 points, I think, to do that. So it's HP, attack, or arcane. And attack is always useful. Yeah, I like winning. Winning is good. And killing things quickly is good. Even on my shieldy guy. You did not level up for some reason. And there's nowhere else I can go, so we have to do the swappy thing. Yeah, killing things quickly just feels like the best method in a lot of things. I can't remember where I read about it. I think it was a D&D forum. They said the best status effect is dead. So, yeah. I like to do attack first. Unless it's a game with, like, dedicated tanks and healers. Then, of course, that's different. But this is not one of those. Polarity Post extends your faction's influence, protecting the area from extraplanar corruption and allowing reinforcements from the HQ. Cool. Click the resolution button next to the Polarity Post to view available options. Selecting Reset will restore the conditions of your agents, but be aware it will also respawn most enemies in the region. HQ isn't acceptable or accessible in this demo. More features will be added. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't really feel like I need to do anything. I've had one person take damage one time. I think we're fine. There's another wall to get through. Highly active crisis signals ahead, appearing to be on the hunting path. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I need to check my echoes. 2 attack power? Always good. I want to give that to you. Just a straight up attack power from long range is extra good. And I do have another, but I just don't care about it. Yeah. I'll just put that on someone to have it on someone. It doesn't matter. No extra anything. Okay. Go fighty fight. Wait. There we go. It moved some stuff, and for a second my brain was like, well, did we move? It happened so quickly. Let's see. Where are the enemies spaced out? I want my archer to be involved in stuff, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's too risky to put the archer out there. Everything is melee. And it's a very small area. Yeah. Your archer is going to do things. What does this stuff mean? Attack range is 1 or 2. Okay. So you are a ranged unit to some extent, like I saw before. You're good to go. Deflection mark is now gone. What does this do for you? Okay. When she starts in that, she's supposed to get something. +6 arcane. That's good when I'm doing the munchy thing. Otherwise, not so much. Is that it, or is there still... There is still one here. Yeah. Well, this feels very straightforward as a game. I think there's a lot of... There's a good basis for stuff, but... I don't really need to use any of the special moves to win, so which feels like there's less strategy than there could be. I'm gonna take a look around here first. Okay. I just feel like something's a little lacking right now. What am I doing here? There we go. You outsiders will pay for what you've done to this land. Yeah, I like how the map is showing up. Hey, Adam, welcome back. Yeah, no Phasmo this time. There's nothing else I can do here. Yeah, I like the map doing this fog of war thing. It's cool. I'm just looking around. Oh, that's a lot of angry vine things. Yeah, there was a bad guy right there. 5 hours is more than 0 hours. And as compared to not sleeping for 2 days, that's not too bad. Let's see. Okay, good. We've got space to actually use an archer this time. And I'll put Phantom Guy on this side too. Oh, I can only deploy 2. Dang it. No, I do still think Phantom Agent's probably better than Shield Guy. You can get there. Where can you get to? Phantom Agent just can't move far enough, even with the special ability. Let's move you here for now. Oh, wait, no. I can't change that now, for some reason. The game automatically deselected him. This game is Paraside. A tactics-like game. Or tactics-like? It is a tactics game. Yeah, not being tired is the important part. Let's see. I'll let you chill for a minute. This tree thing is gonna do stuff. So let's get rid of that. I think everybody on my side has done what they can do. I forget what that does. Nah. Coffee is, not for everybody. Wall of the mind again. Prevented a killing blow. Okay. Maybe I do need to have these people rest up. Yeah, I don't do caffeine. Well, I can't do caffeine because panic attacks, but... Okay, you're good. It's weird to put an archer right next to somebody, but it's gonna die anyway. And I wanted to get my ally into that buff zone. Gotta have a buff ally. Okay, yeah, we can multi-launch these people. %80 coffee, 0% liver. Enjoy at least a cup or two. Saying at least a cup or two is like 5, totally fine. Just a casual 10 cups of coffee. There was stuff back here to look at. Yeah, more corrupted stuff, but I can't get there yet. I can do a rest. I think I'm gonna do a rest here after I get you your level up. Yeah. Orca drinks people. It's only fair. People do eat whales. Oh. Hey, bad guy. Oh, Joe is just a, yeah, it just means coffee, as Orca has said. Yeah. Common in a lot of English-speaking places. But not everywhere. Wait, I forgot to hit the rest button. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, let's do range stuff. We're gonna have to swap some things around, so... How does it looking? Phantom Agent is gonna be important. put shield agent. Put shield agent here so you can go tank these two little guys. Yeah. Yeah. Orca doesn't always mean coffee when saying Joe, so. Extra layers of confusing. I need to move my people around here so much. I think killing these things is better than not killing them and just putting up a shield at them. +1 max attack range. For my archer, absolutely wonderful. 10 out of 10. There's no good way for me to get across this place right now. What does this do again? +2 defense for 1 turn, I believe. There's really no reason to do that right now. Reminds you of Stardew? That's interesting. Yeah, depends. I'm allowed to mess up my words. Oh, wait. I don't even have ads turned on. I never said that I was professional. I'm just a gifted amateur. Let's swap this one. Dang, that was not as much as I thought it would be. Good. Yeah. Cross area. 2 things. That works. Fine, whatever. Knock off that shield for next time. Yeah, I always have time. Hey, Kitamari, welcome back. You can actually get somewhere that's still not important. Never mind. I thought it was going to be better than that. I'll give you a buff, whatever. This is getting more complicated. Let's see. I'm just gonna break stuff. Why not? If I flip this one, does anything cool happen? Sweet. Let's punch that guy. You can't punch that guy because I punched something else entirely. Let's bring him back. Okay. Thanks, Orca. Always standing up for me. Oh, right. There's an enemy down here I still need to kill. I thought it was dead for some reason. How do you wink without eyes on the outside? How do I get... Oh, yeah, I can't do another exchange thing. My brain's not working so great right now. Very carefully, yeah. Wait, I thought I said in turn already. I can't do anything. Okay, there we go. And Adam, there's just puns going on. Orca, it's bold of you to assume that I wash pillowcases. Let's see, let's just move some people over here. Then we can swap that spot and it'll just be killed. I mean, it depends on the size of the washing machine on who will fit inside it. Okay. You done. I'm trying to shift around a little bit. My legs are getting tired of the sitting. Oh, let me double check a thing real quick. I gotta make sure. Okay. I can go for another, like, 15-ish minutes, but then I'm gonna have to call it after that. Mysterious encounter. I want to get into this tentacle village, because of course I do. Appears to be an abandoned supply outpost. Though long deserted, a few intact provisions have been left behind. Recover! Operatives need use and restored condition. Yeah, I forgot to heal, and I keep forgetting to go back and heal. Road ahead is choked with wreckage, a tableau of a failed blockade. Among the dead, an agent retrieves a blood-soaked keystone from the body of an official. Unlike the crude stone gifted by the mysterious warrior, this one is exquisitely polished, its weight balanced and light in the hand. Okay, well, we got a thing. Oh, yeah, that's a great way to do a thing. Make a gigantic washing machine in the ocean. Okay. Legacy Zone. Your team has entered a Legacy Zone. These zones are the heart of a crisis infection in a given sector, containing significant events, valuable material, and comfortable hostiles. Or formidable, not comfortable. Wow, my brain is so just not on it. Securing this area is a critical step in the world's soul recovery operation. Once the crisis influence is purged, this location will become a strategic node, providing vital intel and resources. Attention, intense extraplanar energies have destabilized space-time in this area. Once deployed, your operatives cannot withdraw until the regional crisis threat is eliminated. Well, we're gonna do this. Because I want to see what happens when we're done. Yeah, run a bubble bath like the scented candles. I like my bubble baths to be like scented candles as well. Base building would be really cool. It does feel like a game where that would be possible. There is stuff that we're not able to do yet that may have involved that. I can't remember. Let's see, let's get a melee dude over here, range dude here. And then I think that that's all I have left. Yeah. I don't have an extra person to put here. Yeah, melee dude is his name. I think we need a game that is made for people with bad memories. And then we can get units like Melee Dude. It feels like a good idea. I hit attack and nothing happened. Like, at all. Also, I forgot to beef up my people. Oh. Protection totems. Oh. Okay. Forgot the name, you jerk. Yeah. I really need games to start, at the very least, naming people things that I will remember. Like, I know it's fantasy, sci-fi, we've got to have stupidly long, weird names. Which is why, in my Eskrin and Aleska cartoon stuff, whatever you would call it, animation thing that I did, was, there was a character named Aliadana Nona Finadel, because fantasy characters have ridiculous names. That's also why there's a character named Alanander Wigglytits. Because it's a ridiculous name, but at least it's something you can remember. Not the one I wanted hitting that, but okay. But I need, like, 4-letter names. Let's just do that. All of us can make a game together, that's fine. I'm down for it. Who on my side has not attacked anything? This guy needs to just run away. He's basically dead. So, gonna have him just completely take off. You can get here and still hit that thing. Oh, I can't hit it directly? Okay. I really want to move some of these bad guys to the other side. Yeah. Let's move weird priest guy over. Okay, that's everybody? That's everybody that I have that can do things. Ranatanada? Yeah. I would happily name a character just Banana, but it has extra nananas in it. And use different numbers every time. Okay, you're all good. She basically has to solo this entire side, and that sucks. Yeah. As a kid, I was on the Nintendo side of the Nintendo Sega stuff, so I never played much Sonic. You can get there. The protection totems don't matter. You're not able to reach that far. May as well do this. Oh yeah, when I say Nintendo, I mean original. Yeah, I am... Oh wait, that's right. Michaela will revive, so it doesn't matter what happens to her right now. She might get punched, but she'll be fine. Poor Phantom Agent, just trying to survive over here. Well, there you go. I actually got to do something with you. I forgot that you can double move, basically. Okay, cool. We can just pin this guy in a corner and win. Last round? Oh. Oh, in the upper right it says the number of rounds that we have. I didn't even think of that. Blessing of the Root? When the holder's turn starts, gain 2 shield. Oh, you just always get a little shield. That's really cool. Read the name? Which one? Chow Garden? Nintendo. Post-combat sweep confirms this granary was the bandits' foothold and ground zero for the local outbreak. The scene speaks of brutal infighting over contaminated spoils or perhaps the final throes of infected madness. The ruin here predates the crisis bloom. One detail lodges itself in the report, a single deep score and a high ceiling beam, cauterized cleanly by a blast of dark red energy. Ooh. Ooh. First attack in your every turn calculates damage using double power. Oh. Obtained a relic. Relics are legendary items that support the team consistently. Once requirements are met, they will trigger exceptional effects to turn situations around. You can view things and stuff. Let's go in here. I am seeing... I'm seeing echoes. I don't see the other stuff. No, not that. 6 arcane, +1 max range, not bad. Hey, where's Phantom Agent? Phantom Agent, you need stuff that actually matters. Not arcane. Max range would be good for Phantom Agent and the shield thing. You're gonna be bouncing around a lot. That's not it. How do I... It doesn't let me actually equip the relic things. It's Michaela and Doppelganger Michaela. Next female party member in a game, name them Tondalea della Ventimiglia. That's not so bad. I wouldn't do it because I'd have to spell it correctly repeatedly. And I'm not big on that. Sure, you can have that one. Thank you, Orca. I accept challenges. Doppelganger Michaela does not have stuff. Like any echoes whatsoever. That's fine. I don't know how to equip... I can't equip the relic that I got anywhere. I'm so confused by that. I thought it would just be like a thing. Okay. I can't leave until I've done both of the things here. Which is not good, because we're very weak. Arcane reference? I'm missing things. My brain's not keeping up anymore. Yeah, something like Egyptian names, there's going to be things that we don't have in English. Like, when you're putting certain sounds next to each other, phonemes that we don't even use. That stuff gets me really hard. Ooh, negative rune. So I don't want any of my people to be there. I need... You know what? I'll put shield agent on this side. Everyone else goes on the other side. And I need to actually think things through. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. My hand is not going where I want it, which is a sure sign that I should stop trying to brain. How do you pronounce a cat picture? I think you just say cat picture. Wait. You move here. Swapsies this guy. And just fully destroy this guy. Munch. Munch the guy. I mean, Shanados is pretty good. I can't read. I could never read. I think that's the real secret of what's going on. I need Phantom Agent to do something useful. Why are you pinned? What does that mean? I'm so confused by some of the things. There's some smoothing out that could happen with this game. I'll just do that. There's not much I can do here. Yeah. I don't think streamers really need to be able to read or think. We just need to be able to say enough words with confidence that people keep tuning in. That's all that matters. Ah, they got these dumb shields on. I don't like that. Can't get over there, but you can at least knock a shield off. You have that rain of light thing that you're then not able to use? Why? Okay. Okay. Well, this side was pretty easy. Plus 4 max HP. Archer really needs that. Yeah, don't panic and turn off the computer. That's... I don't think I've seen a streamer turn off a computer yet. I have definitely seen them accidentally close games and things. Shan would be fun. That's a good name. Alright, we've got one guy on this side, one tree on that side. I think we're good. Yeah, that's fair. I knew there was a reason that Kitamari won't play Phasmophobia with me. On stream. On Halloween. The challenge is there. That's why we should do it together. Then you can't just get stage fright and leave. You'd feel too guilty. Just fully throwing away your computer. I missed a single word. No more of this. Orca, if you want to, I just feel like our time zones are too different. I mean, you are awake right now, but... Although, to be fair, we kind of have to take turns. Because otherwise, who's gonna watch? We need to, like, get some viewers just seated into the chat. Well, these are up here now. What's going on? We have conquered enough places to find the source of the corruption. Use Realm Swap to enter the other side. Okay. This is where the Flower of Crisis lies and is extremely dangerous. When you are ready, click this place to start the battle. We are counting on you. I'm not ready. When your odd number turn starts, give all your units +1 movement until next round. So do the relics just always work? Maybe? I do kind of need... You know what, you can have +4 max stuff. Whatever. I kind of need to leave and go heal up my people. Mirrored City. On the other side, the parasitic structure is formed. The Mirrored City. From this blight reflection, vine curse grows. Poisoning the land. From this blight reflection... Why is it hyphenated? This is the womb of the infection. All residual energy in the region now flows toward a single point, a deep chamber within the distant municipal tower. The Flower of Crisis gestates there. If it is not excised, the rampant energy will breach containment, inverting the entire territory, consuming it to annihilation? Condemning it to annihilation might be a better way of saying it. Okay, I'm catching up on chat again. Okay, Adam, thanks for stopping by. I don't think I'm on too much longer, but yeah, if I am, be cool to see you, but tomorrow I'll be back with more things. I've never had a digestive biscuit. I have no idea what they are. I keep forgetting to look them up. I hear about them in a lot of British stuff, and I have never seen one. Huh. I'm gonna have to look them up then.
Commander, we've stabilized the regional energy fluctuations. We can now begin deploying planar pin. But with our current numbers, we cannot deploy the pin and clear the crisis forces at the same time. We should prioritize taking out the heart of crisis first. We await your guidance, Commander.
Take a nap. All of my characters need time to rest. All of them. There's a lot of Angie furries on this side. Far fewer people on this side. Let's put an archer over here. And we'll put all of our other stuff on this side. There we go. Tastes like graham cracker? Oh, well, I can't eat crackers right now. Anyway. I'll have to wait. Oh, yeah. That was a good catch, Orca. You managed to not be human for a second there. I would posit that Orca is people, just not human people. Let's see, that's +3 movement. I don't care about that right now. I just want to take these things out. You can just teleport over here. No, you. There you go. You are gonna go after the big furries. Let's just do a defense thing for now. Hang tight. I am curious where the name Graham Cracker came from, if anybody happens to know. Why can't I? There, I can now select my people. I think I leave you here. Rain of Light. Attack. Break stuff. Kill people. Cool. Are you still able to do things? Can't move, but could attack. Not that I can attack right now. I mean, Orca, I'll name a snack after you if you don't stab me. Kita Cats is a good one. Orca O's? Yes. I mean, Kita Chips sounds a lot like pita chips. So that's doable. Just like fancier. Let's see. Your thing is on cooldown, so you can't reach. Yeah, I guess you just coming over here and hitting this guy is good. I keep forgetting that at some point I have to play the game. Like, I want to. I just keep forgetting because I'm trying to read chat. Shanna Snack? Shanna's a different name, though. Yeah, you've already moved. I think we're just down to the big furries. Shanoodles? Oh, anything with noodles in it would work. Uh-oh, agent has fallen. Death is permanent. I'm just now learning that for the first time. Every decision matters. Weigh your risks carefully. Polarity Post can provide you with replacement agents. Later versions will feature facilities at the HQ to help you recover and strengthen your team. Did not know that I could recruit more people. Good to know. You know what? I think it's time that we bring this dude over to the other side. I think I want to stop after this battle anyway. Like, I wanted to see what happens when we clear this city, and we are clearing the city. So, that works. Oh. Well, that was the end of the battle. Boreal Werewolf. Passive Bloodthirst. When the holder takes damage, gain +3 lethality until end of battle. This effect can stack. I don't know what lethality means in this game. Good stuff. Got it. Cool. Oh. Only instant because it strikes you as impatient. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to neurodivergence. Diagnosed and undiagnosed ADHD abounds over here. Yeah, in Final Fantasy Tactics, they do wear out eventually. You have time to save them, but you can bring they can permanently die. It is kind of a thing that if you have a character that you've been leveling for a while just because you didn't have anything else good, you can let them die and then take their crystal and get all of those abilities on somebody else. I'm considering doing that on some people. Yeah, I mean, who knows? The ambergris is easier to get to if you're inside out, just saying. I can't remember which specific kind of whale ambergris comes from. I know it's not all of them. But yeah, okay. Sources purged, the final echoes of crisis have faded. On the other side, the mirrored city falls into a dead absolute silence. A quiet long absent from this land returns. Samantha and Pickles? Pickles? That's a great name for a character in a game like that. Yeah, I've got one character in my Final Fantasy Tactics stuff that I'm willing to just let die. His name is Derek, with a Y. No one spells Derek with a Y. He brought that on himself. Jonkler? Is it Jonkler or Yonkler? Like with a Y sound. Both sound enjoyable. Yeah, Kitamari. That's how they spelled Derek in that for that character. Okay, it's it's pronounced both ways. I like that flexibility in how we do pronunciation and yeah, that sounds like a good word. You have secured a legacy zone. A new polarity post is now operational at this site, allowing your team to rest and refit. The area's stabilization has also revealed a stable pocket of the other side. Exploring it will yield unique rewards to aid future operations. In future updates, you can initiate development projects to rebuild the region and restore what was lost. Okay, so we do get some like civilization building stuff as well. Oh, advanced soul art agent. Battle-hardened Keurig. I thought I already had you. This combat art is not only a strong shield to defend against enemies, but also an iron wall to protect teammates. Yeah, I think my dude just evolved. Or something. Because I already had a shield agent. Okay. Well, I'm not going to get too involved in looking at new stuff. I'm curious what all we can do here. Oh, I guess my guy didn't die after all? Rest and reset. We'll do that. Orca? You're spelling them with the wrong kind of your. It's the Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. That's what it should be. Jeez. Right now, proving I'm not a dork. There we go. Correct your spelling. York. I can't shut up. It's part of the stream. If I stop talking, people leave. If I start talking, sometimes people leave. So really, it could go either way. Alright, I'm gonna do one more battle. I'm enjoying this. My brain is really not working. I'm struggling with the like, flipping things. I'm terrible with a Rubik's Cube, by the way, so this, like, which spaces line up with what things, my brain is not good at this. We've been through this particular battle once before, though, so this should be easy. We have leveled up since then. Wait, you're a guardian. Yeah, you're not the guy that I was thinking of. Okay. Wait, why did you not stay where I told you to be? It says I can deploy 4 units, but I can only have 3 people with me. Let's undeploy you, put you on the other side, because you are a fancied up shield guy. Stop playing Resident Evil? I mean, that's like saying you gave up stabbing yourself gently in the foot with a needle, to be here. Which is basically getting a tattoo. We don't need to be nice to Orca. I feel like this is a choice that some people can make for themselves. I'm iffy on it. Oh, it's your favorite franchise. Well, the second one was good. And I say that as someone that has played none of them but the second one. So, you know, deal with that. I may have played the third one a little bit. I can't remember. I think I can can I safely swap that one? No, Archer guy is there. Good enough. You have... Select a target, then the caster and the target each gain a shield. Well, it's just you gonna get the shield. Oh, I could have moved you over for that. There's really not much to do. I'm just gonna have you break stuff because I can. I cannot currently eat apples, so... I gotta say, I don't like those apples. Did I not hit in turn? I thought I had hit in turn. What can I eat? Mashed potatoes. I am getting better. I can eat toast now, if it's not, like, too dried out. If I could get away... No, actually, I wouldn't be okay with that. I was gonna say, if I could get away with just, like, eating... with, yeah, like a pufferfish or something. Or a baleen whale of some kind. Maybe that's more your speed. Dang, you can't quite get there. Yeah. Yeah, hit this so that you can kill that guy. There you go. To try tofu? I've had tofu in the past and it just doesn't taste like things. That's always been my difficulty with it. It tastes like the stuff that you cook with it, but I don't do super well with it. Oh, already done. Right, because you don't have to kill every enemy. I keep wiping out every enemy. Yeah, I can't say that I've had tofu done correctly. Because I'm the only... I've only had tofu that I have cooked, and I don't know what I'm doing. Kitamari has very odd choices in male characters. Like, that's an established bit of lore for her. Made up a name and nailed it. Yeah, I like this guy named Ted. I think he was in Resident Evil. Ted was a hero. Ted was the greatest man to ever live. I'm enjoying the chatting and stuff, so I don't want to stop playing, but I do need to stop playing eventually. I'm just gonna keep doing these little random battles. Wandering around. I don't think there's too much more for me to do in the game anyway. I would assume. You know what? I'm gonna call it. This is gonna be the last one. My brain is so far gone that I'm not realizing how much time is passing and all that kind of stuff, so it's gotten to the point that I have to stop. There is a Ted? Of course there's a Ted. It's a common name. Is he a hero? I want a zombie named Ted to be the character. Why did they move the character that's ranged right up into this dude's face? That was not ideal. Yeah, you can attack that guy. You can hit that guy. Okay, I think that's everybody's turn done. I still have not tried Vampire Survivors. I did remember to look it up, that's right. Kitamari doesn't know Kitamari's type. Squall? Of all people. No. See, I was there watching all of the Italia Ruzzle Bumps episodes that Kitamari did. And, I think her type is just a guy with hair. And I don't know if the hair is absolutely necessary. Let's move here, hit that. You can go there and boom, I think that's the end. Yeah, I really wish I could remember the names of some of the characters. Yeah, Kitamari hates bald people. It's weird. Just absolute rage. Like, I have had to actively ban her from some streams because that bald character appeared on screen. Yeah. Alright, I want to get back to... Oh, I can't just scroll around. I'll go over here. I'll go have my characters sit on their little weird plinth thing that I think is great. It's a chess piece. Which one is it? I can't tell if that's a queen? King? The character is, like, bobbing in front of the bit, so I can't really tell. Return to base? HQ is not available. Exit to the game menu. We'll do a rest and reset again. Oh yeah, Kitamari's had a wiki page for years. Yeah, and welcome back, Kitamari. I did forget to say that earlier. Yeah. She will not play a game made by a bald person. It's honestly, it's respectable. I agree with this decision she's made. Okay. Alright, this is fun. I love the chatting and stuff, but I do need to go do things, so... I'm only almost an hour and a half late to stopping the stream. Usually I'm late to starting them. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call it done here. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to shut down your chat room. I know, Orca. All those good times we had, the couple times, and you insulted me at least twice. I can't leave? I don't know, I've got a big red button on this thing that I use to control my stream stuff. The great thing about memories is that they're in your head. You don't have to, like, stick around with them. I am not bald. I know who that friend is that you're asking about now. I mean, like, it started, but I use stuff for that. I smear things in my hair so that I don't go bald, and Kitamari yells at me and comes at me with a knife again. It's a lot of rage in that person. Yeah, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, coffee grounds, and just a little bit of whale fat. Just a little bit. Whales are bald, technically. Yeah, Shannon. She did that to me. I know you've known her a lot longer, so I'm sure you've been there. But, yeah, just remember that. All whales are bald. So, even if they're inside out. But yeah, okay. The dogs can't wait forever. I'm gonna go do stuff. It has been a ton of fun. Yeah, the most rage-filled giggles that you'll ever hear from somebody that makes content of any kind. It's Kitamari. Alright. It has been good. I'm gonna hit buttons. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here and all that kind of stuff. So... good night, good day, good evening, good things. Later, you inside-out sticky... I can't say some of the words. It's words that I don't normally say on stream, so I'm trying not to. Orca. There we go. That's just gonna be an insult from now on for me. Calling someone Orca. No. But yeah. I will be back tomorrow with more stuff, starting at the normal time. I don't know if I'll be on the normal length or not, because I only have 2 more games to demo stuff on. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye, good night. I'm hitting the button. There, now you can't see things anymore. Bye, y'all.